FM is about people's stories. You will have your story and you are having your story. You're building your story. Even from what I heard, when you introduced yourself, you seem to be so enthusiastic about FM already. That means that you are captivating already the essence of what really drew us to this company and actually kept us going all this time. You know, for new members in the room and for even old members, it's always so inspiring to hear people who've been in FM. And as far as I know, Fitzgerald has been in FM. Can you tell me? Wow, 5 years. And by the way, he comes from the third strongest market in the entire FM world. The third strongest market. And let me tell you that it's only been, if I'm not mistaken, a few years, and they've been 9, 10 years already, right, in the market. It's only been a few years that it started to grow. Who do you think made this company grow? People like him. And so, the stories are so important because you will hear what kept Fitzgerald going 5 years. To the point that he moved here, right? His lovely wife moved here for work. And the first thing he did, right? Kiss you, of course.
Then the floor.
And then the floor. And then he came straight to FM. But 3 months prior to that, the guy flew to Dubai to meet with me. And when I heard him talk, within 10 minutes, I understood why people loved them so much. In this business, one of the key to your success is actually to be liked. But to be liked is not so easy, because to be liked, you have to be generous and kind. You have to be willing to share things with other people. But it goes a long way. And Fitzgerald fits that description. So please welcome him on the stage.
You know what? I just feel so proud just looking at all you people. I just want you to, you know, look to your neighbor. Look to your neighbor right now. Yeah? Shake their hand and say, you know what? Today's our day. We're going to make other people smile. Yeah? That's it. Let's go. Well, who would have thought? March the 3rd, 2010, at work. I'm a nurse by background. My name is Fitzgerald Benson. I would have thought FM would have been named after me. Well, maybe I was wrong. You would have known. And look where I am in Doha 5 years later. Alex, you know, first I wanted to say thank you for the vision. I must say thank you to your wife, Anne, for the 199.
Yes.
And I'm so glad that you ran out of Pakaraban that day, because that made all the difference. And thank you just for the vision to bring it to the Middle East, because no one else believed it could happen.
Yes.
So for that, thank you. Also thank Mohammed, my partner here. Speaking to Anne on the plane from Poland.
Let's go.
And you know, for flying to Dubai so many times, we really appreciate that. When I started, what captivated me? Alex talked about emotions. And you know what captivated me? It was the perfume. I didn't know nothing about network marketing. I knew nothing about Federico Mahora. I knew about the brand names we all familiar with in High Street. But when I opened that vial, and I even remember the number, 64, because I like the equivalent. And I smelt it, something went boom! Not this lady, it's not boom. It's not one.
We're just lucky you just said boom.
It's not fire alarm.
At least someone said that we're boom.
Boom, boom, okay. Something just went off in my head. And Alex said, you know, perfume, it works on emotions. Something went in my endorphins, and I said, my goodness! I'm sold, how much is it? And at that time, the classic perfume, I mean, compared to the shops, it was a fantastic, it was a massive difference. I said, I'm in. So there I was. Well, one thing said to me, and this is where the self-doubt comes in, would I be able to sell this to other people? Self-doubt crept in. So I said, let me be safe. I want to do it, I'll buy the mini kit. At the time, it was £10. So I bought the mini kit, I had my brochures, and I said, where should I start? Let me start at work. Let me tell my friends. Let me tell my neighbours. And guess what? People liked it. Can you believe it? I normally get a bit more response. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Ooh, come on, you got to work with me. Now let me do all the work. You got to work with me, yes? Yes. People bought the fragrances. And guess what happened? Something magical happened in 4 weeks. The bottle emptied. And they called me again. We want some more. Then I knew this thing would work. I was onto a win, I was onto a roll. In my first month, March, I did almost 1,000 personal points. I had 5 team members, Joanna, Brian, I can't remember the other 3. 5 team members, and we did about just over 5,000 group points. And I was 9% in my first month. And guess what? FM, because we're the celebrities, they recognize your hard work. And here's my certificate. I kept that, and when I went to my first conference in the UK, I went on the stage, and my sponsor, Pat, was 18%. And that was the proudest moment I've ever had, because you don't pick up many awards in life, and just to have that just made me feel really, really proud. And I was paid about £27 commission, separate from my profit. So I thought, you know what, this is great. But we need to do more. Do we need to do more? What is the mission about? It's about helping people, yes? My vision was to think, how many people can I help? How can I spread the word? How many people can I reach? And I carry on reaching. But something happened. And you hit a brick wall. Just like that. The brick wall's falling down with his knees. I told you you should have got this place. It's falling down. I hit a brick wall. And there's 2 brick walls you're going to hit. Firstly, Alex has mentioned this. Self-belief. Do you really feel you can reach those levels they talk about, the 15%, the 18%, Golden Magnolia? Do you really feel you've got the ability? I think back to when I was younger, when I was in play school years, when you used to be teased. I'd always want to be liked. And sometimes you'd be teased, your hair. At that time, I didn't have a cool haircut. So people used to think my hair was like a microphone. So testing 1, 2, 3, so you pick up all these sort of emotions along the years. And self-doubt comes in. When you're growing up, when you see the hot fire and you're a toddler, what does your parents say to you? Yeah? Don't touch. When they say the busy road, they say don't cross. So you hear a lot of no's, isn't it? And you pick up that word no, and that kind of feeds into your psyche. So I had to get past my own kind of self, inadequacies, negativities, and flush them out. And start to believe that actually, I think I can do it. I see my other uplines, they're doing well, I think I can be like them. Another thing is, it's not the business, it's not the products, that's great. The vision is set. It's other people, would you agree? That's what makes the business hard. Other people. And how do you deal with that negativity? How do you deal when people say, no, I don't think the perfumes are any good, no, I don't particularly Polish perfumes, no, I'm not really, I really want to buy it from the high street now. No, it's cheap perfumes. No, we always buy the expensive perfumes, on the toilette, that's a perfume. You spend £60 on it. So it's dealing with those and how you react to that, that's the key. So what do? You look up to your upline. Irina, my upline. My super Irina and Jasper Star, first in the world. I said, what do I do? I'm getting so many no's, I'm not really sure how to deal with it. She said, good! She said, good, I'm glad you're getting so many no's. Because you see that Mercedes outside? That's the amount of no's I went through to drive that car. You need to go through the no's. You need to go through the no's. And you know what? She said, don't take the no's personally. Yes? Let me hear you say that. Don't take the no's personally. Let's see if this bit sounds a bit stronger. I know there's not many of you there. Don't take the no's personally.
Don't take the no's personally.
Say it, you raise the computer, you say it, speak it, you feel it. Don't take it personally. And that's what I started to do. Hi, I'm from FM, oh, fantastic. No, fine, okay. Hi, I'm from FM. No, this shit, okay. I'm trying to discover, hi, I'm from FM. No, okay. Hi, no. Oh my God. said, yes, amazing. So it proved to me that, hang on, I need to go through about 10 no's to get that one yes. And if that's what I need to do, then so be it. It doesn't matter, that's just the way it is. In life, it's a democracy. People have choices. They choose whether they want KFC, they choose whether they want Burger King, whatever it is. In life, they can choose to buy FM, or they can buy from the high street. It doesn't matter, let people choose, let them have that choice. But I'll tell you one thing which stands in our favor, and what FM has done, which is so clever, is the fact that there's, an economic recession. Maybe not in Doha, but definitely in Europe, in the UK, people are struggling, as Alex said. We're really counting our pounds over there. And because of that, from starting a business 5 years ago where most people say, no, I want to buy another brand, people are thinking, hang on, I haven't quite got as much money at the end of the day. Actually, I tried that sample in my clothes and I washed my shirt, but the smell is still there. Maybe I should give that guy a call. Because his perfume smelled like the one I normally buy, which is £50, but it's $11.99. Here it's 94 reals. Hang on, let me give him a call. All of a sudden, there's not enough money in the bank. Hang on, I need another second income. I need something else to do. I remember that nice guy. He was talking about, would I want to earn a second income. I saw an advert that this nice guy put up in the newsagents. Interested in a second income, call me. No training needed, no formal education. And that's how it starts. And that's how you live the scene. But before you start, you need to have a big, big reason why. Why are you doing it? Do you know why you're doing it? Do you know why you're here? Are you sure? I know why I'm here. Yeah? I want to help people first and foremostly, and I would love to be financially free. Who would love to be financially free here? Come on. Yeah? Are you sure?
Yes.
Some of you just say, yeah, I'll say whatever he says, I'll say it. And most and foremost, I want to get my 40 hours a week back. 40 hours a week back for my employer, which I've done now, so I don't work for anyone apart from myself, which is great. And that's what I wanted to. And the reason why you need a big reason why, and that reason why should involve love. It should involve your family. I want to get to 21% Golden Magnolia so that I can have more money to send my daughter to a better school. I want to get to 21% Golden Magnolia so we can buy that plot of land for our parents, build that better house. My grandmother is sick, my auntie is sick, we can get a better hospital. That's your passion, that is your fuel. So when you keep hearing no, 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 you think about your grandma, you think about your children, you think about your auntie, and guess what? You never stop. And that's what it's about. Do you agree with that? Let's say something. I'm trying to keep up with Alex. It's a hard act to follow. I'm trying my best. I'm sweating. And that's what it's all about. And that's the key. Yeah, the journey. FM. Fantastic. First month, 9%. Second month, 6%. Third month, 3%. Went back up to 6%. 9%. Why was it going up and down? Because I was just selling. I wasn't going to no training. I didn't know there was any training. Until somebody called me. Lucy Clements, Bird Orchid, 2010, said, hey, Fitz, you're doing great work. I can see a lot of movement. Why not come to a business presentation like the one that we saw this evening? And when I came along, I thought, wow, there's actually other people doing this. And they've all got this lovely case. And they've got some lovely samples. And I found out how much money they're earning. I thought, my gosh. And then I said, gosh. And I thought, this is incredible. And I met a lady there, Irina Oliver. For those who don't know Irina, I will quote her because I love the lady. Even though she's married, I love her as a friend, of course. Irina Oliver came to the UK in 2002. She could not speak English. So she decided I'm going to work in a coffee shop and earn £250 a month, which is not a lot in the UK, to learn English. Anita Senwick, our CEO from the UK branch, came to the UK, even though people said, don't open a branch in the UK, it's not going to work, the UK people are not going to like FM perfume. You see the negativity? See the brick wall? Anita had a vision, she came over. It was a struggle. FM UK started in the house. Anita met Irina. She showed Irina these perfumes. At the time, the perfumes looked boring, there was no catalogue, we really had about 50. Irina said, I can do this, I can sell these perfumes. She took it home to her husband. The husband does Polish perfumes. The husband is English. He It's never going to work. She said, watch me. Irina went round to her neighbours. All the neighbours said, no, no, we're English. We only buy English or French perfumes. We don't buy Polish perfumes. She thought, okay, let me travel to London. And that's what she did for many years. Eventually, she managed to get the right people. So when I met Irina, she was earning £10,000 to £15,000 a month. Passive income, commission, paid in her while she's sleeping. She can just chill out, do what she wants. And I don't know anyone else, or my friends, who earn £10,000 to £15,000 a month. The woman is so entrepreneurial, she won an award. She was in a local paper. And she gave this to me. Irina Oliver won a business award. And do you know what's special about this? She won an award against traditional businesses. People who have traditional businesses, like shops, like the retail stores. They normally do not recognize network marketing as a proper business, but this time they did because they looked at the maths. £29 to over £100,000 in 5 years. I've been to university, I've got the qualifications, but if I stay in my job in nursing, I'm never going to equate to what Irina does. So I thought, you know what? Let me stick to it. Let me stick with it. And guess what? The training. Fantastic. Opened my brains, my motivation. I was pumped up, like red. As you can see, I had the vision, I had the passion, I had the desire. I started watching motivational videos, reading the books. I was energized. I spoke to my wife joined me. My cousin, who else can I find? And you know what? The business starts with you. It starts with me. And my passion, and my enthusiasm, and my stubbornness not to take no for an answer from anybody. That's what got me through. And because of that, in December 2010, I thought it would never happen to reach 21%. Proudest moment of my life, because when I first joined, 21% is how many points? 30,000 points. I thought, how am I going to galvanize 30,000 points? I'd have to be selling the perfume all day, but I was just thinking about selling. I didn't know about the team building. But guess what? Those 5 people in March turned to about 200 people by December. They just started telling other people, started spreading the mission. And bingo, they saw the excitement, they saw the momentum, and off it came. And there it goes. And when I got there, it's about £600 to £800 passive income. That's about just over 3,000 riyals, 4,000 riyals a month. It didn't stop there. You have to carry on, yes? You want the financial freedom? Yes? You got the reason why? You still want to get grandma to that nice house? Yeah? You still want to get your children to that nice school? Yes? You still got the dream? You got to carry on. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to stand out. You know, I'm going to get rid of my nerves. Come and stand out in front of people and speak about what it is I'm feeling and pass on what I could. I made loads of mistakes. Loads of mistakes. And I'm going to tell you the mistakes I made so you don't have to make the same mistakes. And guess what? You're going to do it a damn lot quicker than a lot of us because you've got the, what can I say, are we up to 1 million distributors now? You've got a whole momentum. This is the 50th branch you've been. The 50th FM branch in the world. Yes? So we've got a lot behind us in terms of the technology, the passion, the vision that Alex is showing with Mohammed. It's just second to none, incredible. How many multimillionaires are going to travel all the way down, eh? And spend their time? Alex could have been playing golf or basketball at midnight. I don't know. Maybe that's in the Philippines. I don't know. You know, but he's come here. That's what I love this guy. He's happy to come here to the people, to the heart of the people that are doing the work on the streets. And that's what I love this guy. And that's what he said. So I said, okay, club. That means I'm going to help somebody else in my team or my downline get to 21%. Who could that be? I look down the tree. I see a fantastic movement from a lady called Pam Stevens. This lady is a managing director. She's a corporate woman. She's busy, but the lady can sell. So can you imagine logging onto your tree and someone joins, and on the day they join, they register with 7 people? That's what I saw. And I goes, what is going on here? So I called this lady. Hello, I'm Fitzgerald. I should may have known 21% go to me. But you know why I like the company so much? This thing about multi-networking, multi-level marketing, and it's okay for you, you're the team leader, So you can just sit there on your merry horse, your golden throne, and everyone else working. No. My downline, Pam, got to Pearl 3 months before me. And the company recognizes where the points are coming from. So they thought, hang on, yes, Fitzgerald, we know you're the team leader, you're 21%, but Pam's structure seems to be doing a little bit better than your other structures. We're going to reward her first, but however, if you can come up and help your other downlines team members, we'll reward you as well. So that was just fantastic. They reward to where the points are coming from. And eventually, I worked a little bit harder on my other branches, and I got look again. The great thing about this company, and that's how it says, is that they treat you like a celebrity. You feel special. And put the business aside. The personal development that I've received, my self-confidence, my self-esteem, learning when to shut up for a bit and listen to people and watch eye contact and body language and not being too much. Like when I first started, I meet a friend in the supermarket. Hi, my friend, FM, oh my goodness, you get a Mercedes car, then 21%, and then you're going to go on holiday, and then you're going to fly across the moon, and then you look for your friend, and your friend is like, I don't think I can do this business. It's too much. You're going to kill someone. It's too much. Now, I'll speak about the opportunity in a minute and a half. Thing is high, higher contribution and additional income. Fantastic opportunity here. Can buy products at wholesale, and some retail cash. Here's my business card, give me a call. Do you have a number? Do you have a contact? That's it. Not too much, just subtle, you know. So big contrast. These are the mistakes I learned. Another mistake. Don't disable your distributors. Don't be buying kits and doing too much. Allow people to grow for themselves. I did a lot of that. Because you're so desperate. So hungry for it to work that you want to hold people's hands when they're ready to fly. You know, a sponsor's job is to nurture and to support, yes? Then once someone's ready to fly, you let them fly. I know it's hard when your children get older and they leave, yes? Especially ladies. When your kids are older and you don't want them to leave, but sometimes when someone reaches that level of maturity, you have to let them go. Don't waste time with time wasters. When I've been doing business, people used to come in, and I think I allow people too much freedom. So distributors will join, they may do 300 points, they may not, they may come to training, they may not, they may answer your phone, they may not. You'll be calling people, hello, you registered last week, you came to the presentation, you bought the kit, are you still there? Hello? Hello? You know, and you're waiting, and then they don't come, you think, hang on, what's going on? Is it me? Is there something wrong? Is my nose too wide? And this is too long? I don't know. My nose too big? I don't know. What's going on here? Never blame yourself for other people's failures. Don't need to validate yourself. You present the opportunity, and people make a decision of what they want to do. If someone comes to join FM, I always find out what is it that you want from the business. A, they may come and say, hi, I just want to do retail sales. That's fine. How many do you retail sales? You know, you can do your 300 points and galvanize the commission. That's fine. And I'll show them how to come. They can come and order at the office, and that's it. They may come in and say, actually, I want to do some retail sales, but I think the network working part is great. I've seen that there's some commissions to be had. Show them how to build that network. Okay? But do remind them that, you know, there's certain criteria. For example, I'm quite strict. I don't know if you guys choose to be. I'm strict because I've got no time to waste. Do you agree? Has anyone got free time? Has anyone got free time? No. And would you say that your time is precious? Yeah. So is it really fair then if someone arranges to meet you and they don't come and they don't let you know that you're just sitting there because you've got nothing better to do? No. So I'm quite strict. So if I call somebody, I say, look, if you want to be an Orchid member, a team leader, you want to earn the commissions that we're talking about, you need to come to training at least once a month. Yes? If I call you, I expect a call back. If I call you again and I don't hear nothing, guess what? I won't call you. I look for the next person. And that's what I do. You want to work with those who want to work, but you don't want to sit down with those who want to sit down. No. If somebody's putting in 100%, you put in 100%. If someone puts in 50%, you put in 50%, and that's the way it needs to be. Otherwise, if you start chasing people, they're like birds. Have you ever tried to catch a bird?
No.
You might catch a very heavy pigeon, I don't know, maybe a big overblown chicken, but birds fly away. So I don't waste no time, I set the boundaries, I say, look, this is how it's going. As far as I'm concerned, my time is worth money. If I was to charge consultancy, I'd probably get a little bit, because I've got knowledge and experience to pass along. And that's what we want to do. FM, we've really just seen the beginning, I feel. This company started in 2004, about £750,000 turnover. 2013, yes, you're looking, yeah. That's the first year. That's pretty good for a new company. That's pretty good for a new perfume company that's not advertising, that's not well known, from Poland. The last 3 quarters of the year, so that's October, £750,000 turnover. Not bad. As the years have gone by, the turnover has gone up, and so have the distributors. If the product was no good, there'd be no point being here. The product is superb. You should be proud of your product. You should be proud of your brand. It can stand on its own. And because of that, FM's turnover in 2013 was about £150 million. So that means the company, we as the celebrities and the distributors, there's a lot of money that they're happy to pay us with. All we need to do is to open our mouths. Yes? Open our mouths? Yes? You think you can open your mouths and speak to people? Yes. We all eat, so we can all speak. That's right. It can be done. What I like about today is the fact that we've come together. Yes? In Doha, there's different regulations, different restrictions, but we've all come together, different nationalities from all over the world. We've come together under a common goal, this company. And it's united us, and we should use tonight, yes, to keep ourselves motivated. So that when you're feeling down, you look for your next partner. If your upline is no good, you go to your sideline. If your sideline is no good, you come to Red, or to me, or to Mohammed. And you come to get support. Because I'm telling you, negative comments and bad attitudes will crush you like, I don't know, great, I don't know what to say, but it will crush you. And trust me, I've been burnt out. I've been felt low because of what other people have said. But I've galvanized myself, made myself strong in here, that no one gets in there. Apart from my wife sometimes. Tell me off, you know. And that's the key, keeping yourself strong. So you need to surround yourself with positive people. It's not good being around negative people. I'm sorry, they don't do anything for you. People that, hey, look, I don't think it's going to work. Let's just stick to our job. It's 2,000 riyals, one rock the boat. We're okay. You know, we can go to McDonald's once a month. We're okay. We're going to go back to our country in 2 years. They'll give us visa. No. Be around positive people. Yes, I see it. You know, I think I can do it. That's the kind of people. I want to be around, yes, we can do it. Okay, it's a problem, but here's a solution. We can do it, and we can do it together. I see Alex do it, I see Ray do it, I see this young man there do it. We do it together. And that's how you build your team. That's how you build your network. Let's give him a trophy. Last year. Paul Orkin. And yes, I talked about personal development. I didn't talk about the lifestyle. The FM lifestyle is incredible. I don't know if any of you have experienced Alex's, celebrations, and I'll talk of legend. We talk about them all the time in the UK. But the lifestyle is great. You make friends in FM, okay? We've even had marriages in FM. Maybe we've got FM baby. We had FM baby. But you make friends. It's a wonderful business society. It's a wonderful social network. You know, it's a great place to seek advice and help, even sometimes they're business related. I've traveled the world with FM. I've been to Poland 3 times. I've been all over the world. Zimbabwe. Can you believe we've got about 500 distributors in Zimbabwe? Because Pam, my Pearl Orchid, is from Zimbabwe, decided to take the products there, they went ballistic. We then had to go and do some training, and I met people for the first time. So FM spreads all over the globe. And that's what it's about. It's about reaching with people, connecting. So don't just think about Doha. Think about the world. Who can you reach on Facebook? Who can you reach on WhatsApp? You know, if they're in London, there's a branch there. If they're in Europe, we've got branches all over the place. There's a branch in Kenya. There's a branch in Nigeria. Who can you reach online? The world is small. It's easier to make business now. I just said everything's on the phone. We've got the phones in our hands. We can make connections. Come to a meeting. Doesn't matter where you are. You can do that. And the company is great. clever. They pay you a retail profit when you buy the products at wholesale. Now, when you're outside, is there any way you can get wholesale shopping outside in Doha? Is there any wholesale? No. Wholesale shopping is here. High quality perfumes at wholesale prices. When you sell them, there's a retail profit. Fantastic. And we get points. And guess what? Points accumulated together, if you can help many, many other people come in, buy the wholesale shopping experience, gain some retail profit, points gather momentum, they create commission. And if you can build that commission, have a plan, set out your goals, tell you what, you can double your salary. You can triple it, overtake the amount of money earning. And I don't know about Doha, I don't think they're the best paying salary masters in the world. I've got a security guard that I met across the road. This time he gets paid 700 riyals a month. And if he works every day for 12 hours a day, we get 1,400 riyals a month. He said they don't go out because they can't afford to go out. They barely afford to eat. We buy KFC and bring it back to our security guards so they don't eat for 12 hours. So them selling a bottle of perfume and getting 40 riyals, that's a day's salary. Now that is changing somebody's life. That's what I want to do. And that's what we should be doing. Going out there and changing people's lives. Because that's what we do. We're the FM family. So everybody